It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA. And looking at tonight's teams, RJ, they have rosters filled with veteran players.
I was on a few teams like this, Kevin, and it's just great for the locker room. Guys are usually willing to accept their roles and understand how to win.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Lowry, and it's George in at the 3 spot. Back to Lowry. Outside, George misses the 3. Now here's Curry. Wiggins, a screen on Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up, high post, and it's Wiggins missing. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr, and their biggest concern, of course, is figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the 3. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
And George drops them both.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Trains the 3-pointer.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
Pass to Schroeder. On the wing, Green. Wiggins outside. Here's Schroeder. 11-point game his last outing. Curry outside. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
That puts them in the lead. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Got the defender on his heels right there, and Curry capitalized. What a finish.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Draymond Green. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 7 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
He gives them a jolt of energy down low every time he comes into the game. That's something any coach loves to have.
Curry outside in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Embiid with a screen on Schroeder. Lowry against Schroeder. Lowry kicks to Martin. Embiid, the pass to Martin. They can't stop the run with that one. Warriors leading by 5. Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Over Maxey. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside, George. Lowry for 3. The 76ers again can't hit it. Green passes to Schroeder. Here's Curry. Curry with another miss. Pass to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Outside Lowry. The 76ers with another miss. Lets it go with a three. It's Curry. That time on the assist from Green. Curry's got 11.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The 76ers making a change here. Council's checked in. And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively this month. Fifth on the list, the 76ers.
The energy that they're playing with on D has been tremendous the past month, challenging every shot, making things hard on every opponent.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Curry. Driving in. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
GA, we are right in the thick of the season. What's an overlooked challenge for these players right now?
Staying fresh. You have to take care of your body and your mind. That'll pay dividends in the stretch run.
Pass to George. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Martin. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Here's Schroeder. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Pass to Council. And here's Martin. Outside, Maxey from 11 feet away, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Capitalizing from the mid-range. Maxey just taking what he sees and making it available.
Here's Schroeder. Lays it up off the glass.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Inside. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop.
You never want to foul Curry. He's pretty much the best free throw shooter ever.
RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
The free throw drops for Curry. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Checked in for Golden State. So it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 9 points. Here's Doughton. Clock at 6 to the paint. Here's George. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jackson Davis with the bounce pass. He lobs it up. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. And now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Abu Saleh kicks to Gordon. Here's Doughton. And the 3 off target. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 7-point differential. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Wiggins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's the length of Wiggins beating great defense, and that's some good basketball there.
Here's Gordon. Oh, that's blocked. Passes to Green. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on George.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
The first one falls. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the three ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Moses Moody comes in for Wiggins, and Hield subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Doughton. Off target with his three.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Hield outside. Outside Curry. Back to Hield. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Warriors lead by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the inside. Pass to Council. That's a 2 from Gordon. No good off the front iron. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Moody. Makes it off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Doughton. Nothing on the board, and he comes up with the deuce.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And with the free throw percentage hovering around 70, he knows he has to bring that up.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in.
At the line for
Free throw good, Moody. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Kings. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Yabusele. His last outing, 16 points for him. A three-pointer off the mark. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson-Davis at the 5. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Kuminga in at the 3, the small forward. Yabusele, the shot's good on the assist by George. Yabusele's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the 76ers. Outside, Green, back to Curry. Here's the 3, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
These guys are looking forward to this year now, putting last season behind them.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Kuminga kicks to Green. Pass to Hield. Down low, here's Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Yeah, Green knows he has to act fast, so he wastes no time finding the shot.
Pass to Yabusele. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Green with a screen on Maxey. Curry's shot is off.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
George finds Embiid. to the middle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
And he can't get the first one. And the Warriors with some changes. Wiggins comes in for Kuminga. And it's Moses Moody in for Heel. He doesn't get the second one.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's George, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And what I love about Paul George, the production, year after year after year.
For Philadelphia, they have made two and missed two at the line tonight.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
He misses the free throw. So he can't get either to fall.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Green, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Maxey. Now here's George. Back to Maxey. And the rejection by Curry.
Making his presence felt on defense. Curry with the rejection.
Here's Yabusele, guarded by Green. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Maxey. There's the pick. And a miss there on the triple.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Yabusele. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And a chance here to check out some stats for Paul George.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
No good on that one.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
And he sinks the second. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to talk to his guys. let's focus briefly on an area we often overlook. Point guard rebounding. Here are the leaders in that category over the past 10 games. Second is Tyrese Maxey.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
And these guys have that same nose for the ball. These are some scrappy players. They can hold their own in the paint with anyone.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Wiggins kicks to Curry. From past the arc, and Philadelphia grabs the miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Hard to talk about a guy who can completely take over. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. He is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin.
That one is off.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
That one misses. Warriors leading by 10. Moody the pass to Green. Here's Jackson Davis. From outside, off the mark. Outside, Edwards. Curry against Maxey. Martin with a screen on Curry. Maxey kicks to Martin. Drills it from outside. Martin's got his second bucket of the night.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now, Moody, he had a 39-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Yabusele.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And welcome out your Warriors, Knicks team.
Checked in for the Warriors. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Stephen Curry. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at the Warriors. Their season filled with ups and downs. 10th right now in the conference.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. Green inside. He's covered by Maxey. And there's another turnover by the Warriors. The 76ers trail by 6. And here's Gordon. He has yet to score. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Pass to Anderson. Inside. Here's Looney. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Yabusele. Bangs home the trifecta. Yabusele's got 19 points.
Wow, he has been unstoppable from outside in the second quarter. The threes are just flowing.
Schroeder, left side. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Here's Doughton. To the inside. Anderson with the ball. Pass to Schroeder. That one goes. Count it. Schroeder's got 4 points in the quarter.
The offensive successes due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Yabusele, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Pass to Looney. 6 on the shot clock. Anderson outside, pulls up. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Here's Doughton. They set the screen with the drive. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Begins with the block. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Saturday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Monday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns.
And looking at the Wizards matchup, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Buddy Hield comes in for Wiggins. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. Fourth, the 76ers.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
A minute 50 left now here in the second. Schroeder passes to Hield. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The 76ers trail by 7. Jackson kicks to Gordon. Pass to Bona. Here's Doughton. 5 to shoot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they've gotten away from the inside game this quarter. It was working well for them in the first. They should get back to that game plan. Work it inside and punish the D down low.
And that one misses. Warriors leading by 5. Heel dishes to Schroeder. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Here's Gordon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Richard, close to a decade ago, Eric Gordon won the 6th Man of the Year award, and he is still a force off the bench.
Gordon is still a factor from outside. Not as much burst as he had before, but you got to respect his drive. His game has aged very well.
And that one misses.
This has become a theme for these guys. Way too many missed chances at the line.
And the Warriors making a change here. Santos is checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws. Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Kings in Sacramento. Waters passes to Schroeder. Kuminga kicks it over to Schroeder. Pass to Santos. Bucket is good. And the Warriors lead by 7. Now the 76ers with it, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Gordon, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors ahead, up 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and we've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish your tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
And now a subject that's always of interest, player movement around the league.
Yeah, what do you think about the trade for D'Angelo? He's talented guard with the shoot-first mentality, but I like he's trying to get the others involved.
Certainly has that capacity. Should be fun to watch him grow with this team. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
Here's Maxey. So on the floor for Philadelphia. George in the front court alongside Martin. Lowry out there with Maxey. And it's Embiid in at center. Embiid with a screen on Schroeder. They get it back. With force. Embiid takes it to him.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Back to Curry. Sweet little floater. Curry's got 21.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Schroeder outside. Wiggins kicks to Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Green's got 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending. And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Back to Curry from deep three-point land. Rebound by Kyle Lowry.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Embiid. Outside Martin. And George kicks to Maxey. Now Embiid is guarded by Schroeder. Misses off the left iron. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Golden State moving the ball around. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Green passes to Wiggins. Just 3 to shoot. And that one drops for him. And the Warriors lead by 4. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. And that concludes this long 6-game road trip. Curry passes to Wiggins. To the paint. Jackson Davis with the bounce pass. Schroeder offline with his 3. The 76ers trail by 4. Outside, George. Pass to Embiid. Outside for George. Embiid sets the pick for Lowry. The 76ers with another miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Green finds Curry. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Martin. George against Green. Martin, the pass to Embiid. Outside, George takes a 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got 9 points.
And what a smooth 3-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Check in for Dennis Schroeder. With the All-Star game almost near, let's see how the East is shaking out. You take a look at the 76ers. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And we keep waiting for them to turn it around and waiting and waiting. And at this point in time, I'm just going to say it's probably not going to happen.
A three-pointer, Wiggins.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Here's Council. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
And let's take a look at Steph Curry's numbers. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists. And he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now, here's Maxey. He has 5. Down low. Got a hand on it. Wiggins surveying the floor. Pass to Jackson Davis. 6 to shoot. Takes the 3. A nice shot by Moody. Moody's got 5 points now this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And it's Council missing. Warriors leading by 6. To the paint, Embiid with the steal. Now Maxey. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Yabusele passes to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. George has got 11 points.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's Council. The shot by George, wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Wiggins up top. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. The 76ers trail by 4. And that one's good. George has got 12 points in just the second half.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one. And when you think about Andrew Wiggins, championship-level defender for sure.
He can get in a guy's shirt without fouling him. He has the lateral movement to keep ball handlers in front of him. Really tough to do, especially in isolation.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now let's take a look now at some of the most explosive players in the NBA lately. the highest scoring small forwards of the past month. In the third spot, Paul George.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
There's so many great scorers at the small forward spot in the NBA. To make this list, you got to have a ridiculous amount of firepower.
Dalton, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Yabusele. And they call an illegal screen here. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Draymond Green.
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
Healed the pass to Anderson. It's good. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
The playmaking of Hill, it's really improved over the years.
Here's Dalton. Lets the three fly. And Moody pulls it down. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Here's Dalton. They need this. And the three ball is good. Dalton's got 7 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Hield can't hit. The 76ers trail by 7. Pass to George. Jackson deciding where to go with it. George sets a screen for Jackson. And there's Paul George on the assist by Jackson. And that's 18 points for George. Here's Anderson. Count that bucket. And the Warriors lead by 7.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Jackson passes to Dalton. George with the ball. No good on the three. Pass to Spencer. And here is Moody. Anderson passes to Spencer. Golden State moving the ball around. And Anderson slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Warriors on D. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Doughton. He's got 7, just 5 on the clock. And he gets it to go. Doughton's got 9.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Hield, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
It's stolen by Kuminga. In the corner, it's Hield. Schroeder surveying the floor. Kuminga finds Schroeder. Lock at 6. Off target from three-point range.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Here's Yabusele. He's got 19. Inside, here's Bona. Off target at the rim. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Waters in at the shooting guard position. Here's Yabusele, defended by Kuminga. Nice shot by Yabusele.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Stolen by Gordon. Here's Maxey. Embiid. And Embiid detonates for the putback slam.
Well, Embiid will do this all night if he can, protecting the play and finishing it strong.
Here's Waters. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one's on Eric Gordon.
First team foul. At the line for 2. Waters.
And the first one drops.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Edwards is checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
And give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new. They're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still worth mentioning.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Connects from three-point range.
You see how creative Maxey is, just dissecting the defense with his handles.
Kuminga the pass to Waters. Here's Kuminga. Green dishes to Hield. Pass to Moody. Stolen by Gordon. Fast break Philadelphia. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Here's Waters. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. That one misses. The 76ers trail by 5. Maxey attacking. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Maxey daring the D to try and stop him on his way to the bucket.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And Philadelphia making a change here. Council's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Warriors leading by 5. Healed the pass to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Outside, Kuminga. Healed with a screen on it. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here's Maxey. He takes it in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Maxey keeps defenders guessing, which is why they sometimes overcommit like this.
Reese Maxey, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Richard with Buddy Hield. We're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. They trail by 7. And Embiid with a screen on Green. Here's Yabusele, guarded by Green. Here's Maxey. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Well, Maxey goes hard at the inside D, basically taking away their good options.
Shoot 2. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And he may not be converting every chance he gets at the line, but at least he's creating those opportunities. Love the aggressiveness.
No good on the second free throw.
And not doing anything to erase his reputation as a shaky free throw shooter. This game really only making it worse.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hield from outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Council. Maxey kicks to Edwards. Embiid with a screen on Green. Yabusele. And nothing is falling for him right now. Warriors leading by 12. Hield the pass to Waters. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to Moody. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Yabusele. Embiid with a screen on Green. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Hield outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Hield's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Oh, great ball movement there.
To the middle, intercepted. Pass to Green. The tray, another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Yabusele, guarded by Green. Yep, it counts. Yabusele's got 23 points.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Kuminga the pass to Hield. Moody with it. Embiid's there. Three-pointer Hield. The rebound by Yabusele. Yabusele's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Willing that ball in. Tyrese Maxey has a nose for points.
George is checked in for the 76ers.
Tyrese Maxey. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
On the free throw, no good. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Curry wide open. They get it back. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Back to Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Yabusele. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And so much for repeating the 3-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Here's Green. A 3-pointer. Wiggins. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Back to Maxey. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
And the Warriors with some changes. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Buddy Hield. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Caleb Martin's checked in for Yabusele. Green with a screen on Maxey. Curry shot is off. The 76ers trail by 19. Maxey kicks to George. Pass to Maxey. Takes it inside. The shake. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Maxey, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Wiggins, a screen on Maxey. Curry with the bucket.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Pass to Council. Embiid with a screen on Schroeder. Left side, George. Martin for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Schroeder in the corner. Green with a screen for Curry. Outside, Green. Schroeder finds Green. Over Embiid. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And it's 29 points for Stephen Curry.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Pass to Martin. George looking over the floor. From deep. It's good from long range. George has got 17 points here in the second half.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Right wing. Schroeder kicks to Wiggins. There's the 3. Curry can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
From deep, George. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Stephen Curry.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And George kicks to Maxey. Here's Council. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hands. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
For Philadelphia, Council. One shot.
One shot.
And that one misses. Pass to Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. Stephen, this crowd tonight was energized by the show that you put on. What is that connection like?
Have a night like tonight where everything's clicking. Just want to embrace it, and more of a gesture of appreciation because this is a great place to play.
Yeah, it sure is, man, and you guys fed off of it. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.